Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we have a bunch of investment to do, but I actually think that the first thing that I want to do is go ahead and create this Empire of Carpathia title. Now we're a little bit away in terms of our gold, but we're on Ultimogeniture now, so we should have absolutely no problem holding that. So that'll be wonderful. We'll go ahead and create that as soon as we can. We've also got our men-at-arms basically as high as they can go for now, other than the trebuchets, which we're going to get rid of just as soon as we have access to bombards. Yes, we expected that we would win that. That would be kind of shocking if that didn't end up winning. We can lawfully imprison this person, only a 23% chance. I'm not interested in doing that. In terms of factionalism, we don't really have anything super dangerous right now. This faction may become dangerous, but ultimately, I think we're going to be okay. I really do. We're definitely going to grab Airgeld now, especially now that we're out of the war. So that'll be interesting, and we're, I think, largely... I would like to continue our conquest of Italia, but I think we're largely going to be chilling at least for a few years until this guy is a little bit more solidified in his position. So we're going to grab Airgeld for sure. That will boost up our income a little bit. It's not huge, but it'll be a little bit. I still don't know how this send child to university works. Oh! Wait, what? I still don't know how this works. Wonderful. Yes, we will attend your feast. Excellent. While we're at the feast, I believe we're going to be able to create the Empire of Carpathia title. There's also these two kingdom titles that I'm also very... Oh, we can create Germania. When did that happen? I guess we just got enough. Okay. So we can actually create 2 empire titles and 2 kingdom titles. That is something I am interested in doing. The duchy titles, they are important to create, so we might go ahead and create those as well. That said, having some de jure controls here I think is going to be absolutely huge. So we'll grab these 2 empire titles next. There's a lot of things that we can create here, and we definitely want to. I mean, Prussia is definitely a little on the big side. What is going on over here? What are you up to, buddy? Absolutely nothing, apparently. But yet, it's occupied. Okay. Occupied by this person. What's she up to? Defending against the... Oh, okay. She's in a Liberty War. Whatever. We don't care. Hey, we can make an empire. Do we want to make Carpathia first, or do we want to make Germania first? I kind of feel like Germania is a little bit more important. It's the border here. And it gives us de jure claims that we don't already have. We already possess almost everything in Carpathia. Not quite everything, but almost everything. Do I have any de jure drifting happening? Is there a de jure map mode for that? Like a de jure drift map mode? Apparently not. So the way to see it, I guess, is simply in here. Or no, where's that de jure drift? Here, integrate title. Okay, so it'll be my pleasure. So Bavaria is currently drifting. But in what way? Like, if we go to the Kingdom of Bavaria, it's de jure part of the Empire of Germania, and I think it will remain that. Like, I think this de jure drift will end now that we have de jure control over the Empire of Germania. That's my guess. That's my guess. Hang on a moment. It would appear we took over Denmark. You know, the guy who was declaring holy wars on us? I don't know when that happened, but it would appear so. This guy, he's pretty salty at us. Mostly because he wants our stuff. So, yeah, he's not going to accept vassalage. However, he's He's allied to a prince of West Francia, but that's not West Francia directly. We could theoretically seize a de jure duchy here. Or simply a de jure county. But, yeah, we could do that. We could holy war for the kingdom, but that would be a waste of our holy war, and I don't think, yeah, we are not high enough on our level of devotion yet. Absolutely not. Now, that would be that'd be a fairly cheap war, actually, I think. But I'm actually more interested right now in creating these titles. I think that this is going to be the best thing for us currently. I do still want to invest in our territory over here. Okay, what would the Blacksmith Guild give us? 50% levy size. Merchants Guild. 15% holding taxes, but minus 25% levy size. Cooperative guilds would be good. Quarreling, not so much. Okay, I think we're going to take the tax increase. Okay, we have another heir. Perfect. The joys of ultimogeniture. We're going to want to start working our crown authority back up after that mistake, but it'll be a little while. So that'll be completely fine. How long until bombards? 23 months. That's going pretty well, honestly. And this is working on our late medieval era fortification buildings, so we'll be able to upgrade our base castles. Yeah, I don't mind that. And of course, we are working on this over here. We want to be able to take this away from him as soon as we can, the County of Chelmo. Actually, 91% chance of acceptance right now. Do we want to roll this? I feel like we do. 91? Success. Okay, so we're definitely going to want to grant this to a low noble. As far as Chelmno here goes, our control is currently low. We want to change this Duchy of Missouri. Ah, we have to hold the duchy title. Fair enough. We still want to change this duchy building. We do want to hold the duchy title ourselves, but we want to go ahead and change this over to tax assessors just as soon as we can. This guy's proposing an alliance. I accept. Actually, this is not super important. So that's cash, that's cash. Yeah, those three all being cash, and bastions and curtain walls. We should probably start upgrading this, because this is all income. I'm 100% okay with spending money on income right now, so I think we'll focus back on this, and focus a little bit less on creating empire titles, or just titles in general, for a little while, because I want to continue investing in getting more money. Now, we're currently only at 68 control here. This is going up by 0.3 per month. We may actually want to pop our marshal into here to increase control for a little while. Yes, that is absolutely worthwhile. Please do. And of course, we're working on constructing that. Okay, yeah, I will join you in the Peasant Uprising, also known as I'm not showing up to this, I'm just taking the war profiteer money. He's very welcome. I know I'm extremely helpful. 92%? Yeah, we'll roll that. She declared war. Wow. Okay, where is she? Here. Fine. You want to do this? You really want to do this? Apparently she really wants to do this. This isn't going to work out well for her. It, instead has worked out exceptionally poorly. We're going to station besiegers, and we're going to chase down these guys with our remaining troops. I'm going to wait for her to lock in. We have access here, so yeah, this is just free. Fantastic. I think we can honestly put these guys down at this point. Like, we're going to have this sieged in 2 months. Okay, the peasant victory is over. Or rather, the peasant war is over. We can ransom this person, and so we shall. We can lawfully imprison this person. 70% chance. Pass. Okay, only like 40 days here. This is... She never had a chance. That's just bad luck. 8%. Whatever. It's fine. She's a traitor to the realm now, so... If that's the way she wants to play it, I was just going to charge her 50 gold. Seems to me like she probably lost more than that. Excellent. We will now enforce demands. And we'll put these guys right on down. And yeah, we are definitely going to ransom a whole lot more than 50 gold. We'll ransom... She can't afford the full 50? Okay, well, we'll ransom this 10 first. We ruined someone's party. Okay. Wonderful. Now she only has 25 gold left, so we'll hold off for a little while until she gets a little bit more. I do want to work on... Let's see, if we go into our council here, I do want to work on fabricating a claim on this county here. Now, this is Duke Galindis of Livonia, so it's going to be a little interesting getting that back into our territory. But we're definitely going to want to do that. This guy wants to lease out the city of Wells. Sure. Do it. 24 gold. She managed to spend another gold. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, I'll attend your feast. Okay, so this city will be finishing up very, very soon. We actually have plenty of gold at this point. I'm actually thinking about creating this Empire of Carpathia title. So we can become a triple emperor. Wonderful. There it is. Empire of Prussia, Empire of Germania, Empire of Carpathia. Wonderful. Things are going very well on that front. I'm going to save the rest of our gold, though. Let's see, we're making 4.2 from Shelmno right now. That's not too bad, considering. Of course, is this currently held by us? No. This is leased by a Grandmaster. Fine. That is completely fine. This city is now complete. And we probably want to work on upgrading this. That's 605 gold. And this requires manorialism, and this one requires also manorialism, actually. Now, this is leased out, so we couldn't upgrade it, but theoretically, like, this city here... Okay, it's missing cranes. Fair enough. That's fine. I do want to begin work on farms and fields, though. That is the largest tax gain for right now, followed by guilds. And then we'd probably go for... The question is pastoral lands or hunting grounds. And I think hunting grounds are just kind of better here. Unless there's a change at the top. 1.3 per month versus 1.3 per month. Light cavalry toughness. Okay. So, light cavalry damage and pursuit. If we go up here, men-at-arms maintenance minus 1%. That would be nice. Probably hunting grounds. Okay, farms and fields for sure, though, because that is by far the biggest upgrade. At least in terms of cash generation. 7 months left on that temple. That's fine. Now, we're probably going to have to not hold these baronies personally. So that does, of course, mean that we'll have to set these up in a very specific way. Rather than the wooden barracks... Actually, the wooden barracks don't matter because this is in a forest, so we can't actually build farms and fields here. This one is also in forest. So yeah, it would probably end up being wooden barracks. Okay. It's not super ideal. But we also won't hold these personally. So I'm not too concerned about that. I do definitely want to get these economic structures upgraded because we want to get our economy back on track, or maybe not even back on track, but on track in the first place. It's very expensive to get your 2 duchies online in CK3. There's no doubt about that. It feels like it's more expensive than CK2. But more specifically, that is because military costs are much higher than in CK2. I'm not necessarily opposed to that. It means that you have to choose your wars relatively carefully. I don't hate that. 50 days left on this temple construction. Sounds good. Realm will lose land when vassal dies. Oh no. I don't really care. We're doing fine on gold for now. Of course, if we were to raise all of our troops, we'd be going negative, which is why we are working on this second duchy. We're not going to be able to get that duchy title until we have at least these 2 under our control. So we'll have to do that. We are now known for our dedication to our faith. We'll go ahead and grant this over to a low noble, and we definitely want to put in like logging camps, monasteries, and hunting grounds, I think, in these. So the top production right now for gold would be logging camps. So we'll do forestry. Wonderful. So in theory, our control is coming up nicely. So that is great. And our income is going to start coming up pretty dramatically, honestly, once we start seeing these properly come online in this duchy. So that's great. Of course, we don't hold the duchy title, so that is a bit of a problem. Let's go ahead and grab Meritocracy at this point, and then we'll start working our way down. Large levies, soon forgiven, toe the line, position of power, blah, blah, blah. What we really want here is honored to serve, but that's a long ways away, so it'll be quite a long time before we get that. Yep, there is a disabled building over here. That is to be expected. Absolutely no problem there. And this is, I think, fine in terms of the buildings that the AI built. Yeah, it's completely fine. It would just need to be upgraded. Hello, bombards! Okay, what do we want next? Cranes? Probably cranes to continue working on our economy. Our economy is, I think, our weak point right now. We can, of course, get rid of our trebuchets. And we'll create a new regiment of bombards. Now that's going to be relatively expensive to cap out. But we'll give it a go. It's up to size 7 right now. And yeah, that increase control task has finished up. This guy heads back to organized levies. Perfect. So we now have max control over here. How is our development in Pomerania going? It's going okay. Large cattle herd, 20% development growth. We'll do it. Fantastic. Are we actually growing in development, though? The answer? No. No, we are not. Fair enough. In order to actually grow in development, we would need to grab Renaissance Thought. And actually, I think I'm going to switch over to that instead of Cranes. We'll maybe grab Cranes after Renaissance Thought. Excellent. Countess Eugenia still doesn't have her full amount of gold. We'll just ransom her back. That's fine. I'm interested in getting our bombards maxed out anyway, so we'll take those up to size 9 of 12. So we need... Oh, hello. As an attacker? Okay, so it would be this guy against this guy He should be fine. I accept. I will join you, but I will not participate unless I absolutely have to. And I really don't care about the outcome of this, so I absolutely don't have to. Fantastic. So our bombards are up to 90 out of 120, or well, they will be. But look at this. We're currently spending money on reinforcing them, and we're still making almost 50 gold a month. I'm quite happy with that. Now, a lot of that is war profit here. There's no doubt about that. We'll bump that up to size 10. That is absolutely fine. Our counselor died. That was our marshal. Okay. Who do we want to put in here? I think, honestly, this guy, I mean, he's the best. I don't actually care about these two, I don't think. We'll assign this guy in, and he will increase our levy, garrison size, and reinforcement rate by 26%. I'm not going to pay that guy 300 gold for a secret. Pass. It's probably just his favorite color is green or something. Our structures are coming up over here. That's great. Our Bailey here is going to be done very soon. So we should probably save up a little bit of money to upgrade the crop fields here. It's 0.3 gold and holding taxes of 1%. Development growth. Ooh, yeah, those are all pretty good. Those are all quite good. But at the same time, we could max out our bombards. We're obese, too. That's, useful. I suppose we could lose weight. Do it. Excellent. I kind of want this guy to live a while, so he's going to try to lose weight. It's not great for his stress, but hopefully we can get rid of his obesity. That would be a good thing. Okay, now I do want to get our bombards maxed out this episode. That is happening. Bombards maxed. Wonderful. So our men-at-arms are as good as they're going to get for right now. And we're working, of course, on getting our economy improved. I do want to get these crop fields built. That's only 270 gold. We should definitely save up for that. Anybody we can imprison? Nope. Okay. And we can't do any university work currently. We could, however, have our son be guardianed by somebody. And I mean, we are a brilliant strategist right now. Sure. I guess that'll work. Okay. I'm just waiting on that additional gold to come in. We need 2 more month ticks, I think, to get this upgraded. Yeah, 67 gold, so 2 month ticks. Now we need 17 gold. Fine. I know what I'm doing. So this is the current state of the Prussian Empire. West Francia has lost a lot of ground to Toledo. That has a big effect on us, actually. Toledo is kind of the other big boy now. West Francia and the Byzantines have declined. I wouldn't mind fighting, honestly, either of them. We're no longer obese. The major problem with fighting them is the financial issue. Now, we could theoretically, and this would be a terrible idea because he would probably join up with the Byzantines, but we could holy war for the kingdom of, let's see here, Italy, Romagna. These are pretty small kingdoms. Oh my! Now that's an option. We can't do it right now, obviously, because we're not high enough in our piety. But that's still pretty hilarious. Okay, let's proceed for now. I say as I look at the clock and realize it's pretty much time to put a cut in here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue our economic investment. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.